Hello, hello, and welcome, or should I say ho, 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 Christmas cousins. I'm Cousin Chad.
And I'm the shell of a cousin Seth that once was.
and we're the Christmas cousins. I forgot what our intro was. It's been a long time. Well, I will get into, this is our first show. We're back from hiatus. It's our first show since June 3rd, which is our longest break since we started Cousin Seth. But let me get into what the show is, and let me introduce our very special guest fan favorites that are here back with us as well. And let me change this theme. Let me take this off as well. Oh, and let me welcome, of course, our loyal live studio audience. Hey, everybody. Hey. Amazing. Amazing. They're back, Seth. So we're the Christmas Cousins. This is our podcast. And what happened, basically, long story short, what is the Christmas Cousins podcast? Well, I'm Cousin Chad. I love the holidays. I love the season. I love Christmas. My dear cousin Seth, my beloved cousin Seth, was not doing anything. He was having no fun all year long. He was very consistent like that. And I said, Seth, I've got to take you all through the seasons, really enjoy. Let's go through Christmas. Let's record it. Let's have fun. Let's meet great people along the way. And Seth, during your journey, you had your first ever eggnog on air, your first ever ornament, your first ever tree, your first ever airing or viewing of It's a Wonderful Life. All these firsts, you fell in love. Maybe you're still in love. Maybe you're out of love. Who knows? We're going to catch in on that. You started a new business, and we met great people along the way. So that's the journey. We're on 219 episodes in season 8. Starting right now, very exciting. Wow. So we are back. It's a lot. It is.
Yeah, and you would think we fabricated or bolstered numbers, but no, those are the true numbers. Well, we Seth, only spout true numbers here.
Speaking of, what is it? We've been on hiatus. How's our listenership going? Why don't you give us an update on our listeners? Let's just be transparent with everybody.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And probably a lot of them are listening, and we're anticipating this episode. But last we were clocking in about 46.8 million. Mm-hmm. I will have you know, after a couple appearances by all the parties involved, we have shot up to 49.87 million listeners.
Oh my God.
We're almost at that 50 million mark. Like something is going to break that.
And then we're going to get an ad on here. Then we'll have an ad on here. I just know
that's it.
We'll sell out to the corporations. But let's introduce our very special guest fan favorites, wouldn't you say, Seth?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're some of our top most requested guests. Yeah, I think so. So we're going to introduce, first of all, a man who needs no introduction. You can also find him almost nightly live on YouTube. He's on every show or having everybody on his show. It is Joe Fulton, the Christmas aficionado, everybody. Woo!
Hello.
He's back looking dapper as always. And with him is the one and only, the inimitable Cousin Lee, everybody. Cousin Lee.
Hey guys, I have one thing to say. We know that my favorite animal is the eagle, and it has landed. I need Seth to give us a 30-second rundown of the last 2 months of his life.
30 seconds of Seth starting now. That's where Seth talks 30 seconds uninterrupted. He loves this segment, not at all awkward or shy right now. And Seth, here you go, 30 seconds.
Oh, it's well, over this little hiatus, I learned about chicken chops, which made me very happy. That was something I never knew growing up, and it's changed. But throughout my drives, I go back and forth, my new business venture, and always looking for other opportunities. Oh no. Maybe this is a little too involved to get jumping right back into it. But there's a gonna cut me off. I was holding off on the idea. We'll get there.
That was beautiful, Lee. Bringing him right into this 30 seconds of Seth segment.
An articulate Seth, first thing, is what we love.
Right.
Seth, what would you rather do? For those of you who are new to the show, Cousin Seth hates like creamy, viscous things. Like he'll throw up if we have eggnog on air, and I can't wait to try it again this year with him. What would you rather do, Seth? Drink eggnog or have the 30 seconds of Seth segment? Because they seem like you find both aberrant.
I'd have to. I'd probably go do away with the eggnog.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I cannot be uncomfortable for 30 minutes, 30 seconds. Yeah.
He's still thrown. He is thrown. So here's what we're going to cover.
I have a lot going on. Yeah.
You do, Seth. Well, here's what we're going to cover. So we know we're going to tap into a little bit on Joe's already pulling up. some eggnog footage to get Seth going early. Maybe we'll show that shortly.
Oh, so, I poured out, excuse me, chocolate milk that had passed its expiration date. I was going to use it for a smoothie, and seeing, it was pure blob. And it was like, thankfully I was turned away.
Did you handle it, Seth? Did you throw it live and
I'm just like,
air?
I'm like, we're out of chocolate milk. Can I interest you in something else? And fortunately, they were nice and shifted with me. But it was rough. It was rough. I started sweating and it was that video popped into my head. And
oh my gosh.
Seth, do you want to share why you were making anything with chocolate milk? Is the new business going good?
Well, let's just say what the new business is. So let me just say, tonight we're going to cover a few Christmas in July updates. We're going to cover Seth's new business, how it's been going, because when we went on hiatus, your business just opened. So it's been plenty of time now, 6-7 weeks. We're going to get some updates maybe on your love life, Seth. And I think, and I'm also going to discuss, I went to Bramble Fest, the Deck the Hallmark guy. So we're going to discuss that. So I know Lee is chomping at the bit to go right into Sethville. So Joe, is that where we should start? I mean, or should we?
I have nothing going on. So
right, let's just tee it right back over here.
Hold the phone. Let my dog out. She's very excited for the Seth segment.
Well, you've been out and about handling some different things. You've had a couple performances, and you saw
not exciting. Come on, stop trying to change the subject.
Any good books or anything?
So we're going right into Seth?
We're talking about the book of love, actually.
Okay.
Isn't that what this whole podcast is about?
Seriously, really.
I mean, seriously.
Well, Seth, your journey started on this show, learning the seasons, and with your first Dunkin' versus Starbucks fall drink specials, your first ever Hallmark movie. Mm-hmm. But you did start a business live on air, Recharge, in South Haven, Michigan, which I understand is now called Seth Haven, Michigan, because it's doing so well. You're about 6-7 weeks in. Seth, give us the full update. How is it going? We want pretty much, you can round up to the nearest dollar, how much you've grossed so far, plus net profit, and how that is going. So for those of you who are new to the show, Recharge South Haven, right on Phoenix Street in South Haven, if I recall correctly, right, Seth?
Yes, absolutely.
You can go and see Seth. He's had visitors. He's had super fan listener Mark come to visit. He's had cousin Carly come to visit, and many others who are too shy to say hello to him. So Seth, let's get into that. Okay, so you started your business.
I did.
How is it going? First of all, let's go right into it. Everyone wants to know.
It has been amazing.
Amazing.
And I don't not just saying that from a financial standpoint. That's been nice, but just being here, doing this, it's been great. Kind of meshing myself in with the locals. I have repeat customers, sometimes twice a day. And it's.
Wow. Are they coming to see you, or is it the coffee? Because for those of you who are listening and not watching on YouTube, Cousin Seth is very handsome. So are they coming? Really, what is it?
I think it's more for the coffee. So
really, okay.
This is why I keep
you
the
could sell
espresso machine
water
in the shot. I'm like, when this gets to YouTube,
forget it.
This line's gonna be extra out the door.
So you have a lot of repeat customers, and they're getting to know you by name.
And it's nice. I say it's good and bad. It's like you have a lot of customers coming in. July 4th kind of kicked everything off. It was great, kind of flipped the switch. But I love talking to people. I never knew that about myself. I actually like people.
What are you talking to them about? Can we role play? Can Lee be a customer? Let's pretend you show up live in Recharge, Lee, which is all of our goals.
That's perfect because I'm sweating right now, and it's
okay.
When you show up, I am going to be drenched in sweat for the most part. But
wow, really?
That's gross. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got this redness around the neck, all sorts of stuff.
Wow, all for me.
Right. Okay, so here we go. Ready, Seth? You're sitting there in your store, right? And all of a sudden, you're maybe pouring some drink, right? Maybe you fell asleep. Maybe it's slow. Yeah. And all of a sudden, you hear knocking. What? You're like, huh?
Hello.
So now you're closed. But Lee's Biggie rips the door open.
Right. I'd say, sir, we have regular hours. I don't know why.
Don't care.
So how would the conversation go? What would you say first? How would you greet?
If somebody comes up,
That's what they would do.
They step up, they place their order. Welcome. How's it going?
I'm here for the Bubby Latte.
Okay, sir. I don't know who would put you up to this.
What's in a Bubby Latte? Tell me now.
Wow. This is, well, obviously love. Many years.
How many pumps?
Quite a few. Wow, this is hold on a second.
You're sweating, sir.
What do you want from me? So once we get past that awkwardness, see what you want. So this is a good lead in to figure out what the weather is, because I want to keep everybody up to date on the weather, and that's how I determine what drinks I'm going to sell. So I'd say, how you doing today? Like, you got to have some idea of what you want. So what can I get for you?
Okay.
I've never had coffee before, and I want your recommendation.
All right. Well, you haven't had coffee before, so you probably don't want something too caffeinated. We do a lot of espresso drinks.
You don't think I can handle the caffeine?
Well, I think you could do maybe half caffeine. So normally when I pull a shot, it comes out 2 shots. You could do 1.
Okay. I want both.
Or you could sack up and order a real drink. Okay.
And what's that?
That's a special cocktail with tonic water and a little bit of espresso we put on top, some lime and some mint. It's great. It's refreshing. It's light, very summery.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was called a segment that will never air again. Seth meets a customer. I think to experience it live is much better, but wow, that was all.
Great's a new guy.
That was great. The Bubby Latte threw Seth off. Now, Bubby, of course, is Seth's and my grandmother. Who we haven't seen in a while. I don't know what happened to Bubby, but
she hasn't been in here, so
she hasn't been.
That tells you anything.
So that would throw you off if someone came in and asked for a Bubby Latte or Bubby in general.
Yeah, I think so. I would imagine it'd be a little off-putting for any. Well, that could be a little concerning. I would try to play off everything was normal and fine. And how are you? What have you been up to?
You would ask Bubby, how are you? What have you been up to?
Your other
What
Chad,
you been doing?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Chad and I have a podcast now.
Oh, what now, Seth?
How's life?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That's the first thing you tell her is about the podcast?
Not much else has happened.
Oh, that's
Here's
great.
one thing I've truly enjoyed. So, we have this group text message, and pretty much every day, every other day, Seth, among other things, sends us a picture of the shot maker.
Yes.
So every day we've seen this go from 20 and 50 to 100. And what number are we at now, Seth?
How many shots, Seth, so far? Yeah, let's get a live reading. I like that.
Oh, 1,833.
Wow.
411 are from Seth. But
Right, exactly.
So Seth,
Yeah,
how
my
much
minions doing all the work.
how much per espresso shot? I know they factor in the drinks, but let's say it's at $2 average, maybe or so net profit. $3
On a shot.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, but it's all right. I couldn't
The
figure it out.
Parisian background is to shield my prices.
Did you put that in, Seth, or was that existing?
No, it's a divider, actually. We put it between, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little entryway to the back of the store. So
I thought you were in Paris. I had no idea. Yeah.
I thought you imported a Parisian wall.
That's right.
You can do it. You can now buy a chunk.
So Seth, let's cut to the chase, driver. Okay, here we go. So your business is doing great. Boring. Okay, we want to hear like robberies. We want to hear all this great stuff, Seth. So
thankfully none yet, but
unlock your door. Let's get to the excitement going, Seth.
Should anyone, I think we're okay. We have some people here that are prepared. So
What's your number one
I'm
selling
not one
drink?
of them. That's why they put me in the far back. They're like, hey, if anything goes down, you know where the exit is, right? I'm like, yes.
I know you're a busy area there. You're
So
safe.
what's your number one selling drink? We just hear about the shots, but you sell more than just espresso shots.
True.
My number one drink. Let's see. I do a lot of smoothies, probably.
Do you not look at your reports to see what is selling?
No,
most?
I do. The majority of it is espresso, probably lattes and is it cortados are the big one. A lot of chai, chai tea actually, ton.
Really? And you had to learn all this on the fly. You had you didn't run a coffee business. You didn't even know necessarily what cortados were. Correct?
No, not at all. I've been drinking a latte, hot latte for years and stuff. And now I have nitro brew and cold brew and all sorts of stuff.
Seth, are you able to kind of pan around, or is your setup kind of permanent?
No, I can take the camera off. You want to see the market? The lights
sure. So he's located in the Haven Market on Phoenix Street. If anybody's near there, and I say that because people have come to visit, as I mentioned, which Seth loves. He saw, like I said, Mark came in wearing a Christmas cousin shirt.
Oh, Jesus, it's going to make it nice and dizzy.
That's great. It's a very nice market. It is. So you have a key, huh, Seth?
I do. This is shocking. We lived together for 3 years, and you never gave me a key.
No. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, so it's
He's showing us
Phoenix Street. Yeah, so it's coolers and all sorts of product in the middle.
So you can go and get all the gourmet stuff you like. So Seth, all right, we love it. You're doing well. I was kidding that we wanted some excitement. This is all good news. Like I said, it would be really interesting if something crazy happened over there. So
we'll get there. There's still time. I'd say we're midway through the summer, but.
Please. So here's the question on everybody's lips, since we're doing the Seth segment first. Now, Joe, let me ask you. Seth fell in love live on air. Am I right?
He did.
He had a romance on air, and we didn't hear her name except maybe one time by accident, but maybe it wasn't
or twice, maybe three times.
But never, and nothing discernible to say who it was. So we fell in love, Joe, and we were following this story, and we thought maybe it would go somewhere, maybe it wouldn't. So
that's a bad look. Sorry to fly.
Are we wondering, Joe, what is a question you have for Seth and the audience at large? Because we may know.
Well, we know what the answer to this is, but I guess the question is, Seth, how is the love life going?
Oh, wow. Could be better. Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. Jumping off a cliff. Yes. Yeah, those sounds might have occurred. So yes, the romance of Cousin Seth and Mrs. X is no longer.
Wow.
Why did that sound like
pretty cheery music?
Yeah. We've made it. Thank God. Yes. I always knew she was a noose around your neck, huh? Too much for you.
Well, Seth, because listen, you've got a lot going on. You've got a new business. Things don't work out. You're a catch. You're South Haven's most eligible bachelor.
Well, now, yeah, I guess so. I don't know how to get that out there, but
okay. So for everyone listening, first of all, there's a lot of people in the audience who were just like, "Wow, did I just hear Seth is single?" And like cars are like scrambling to go to South Haven right now. So that's interesting. So it is over. How are you feeling, Seth?
I think I've gone through the various, I guess, I don't know what you call it. Not grief. Yeah, that. There's been a lot of that. Cheers. Thankfully, this is a drinking episode, and we're going to review some beers or something.
No.
But, yeah, I will tell you, I've had some great support. The owner of the market, I think I've mentioned her name before, Michelle, was very helpful. And just other people that kind of in this Haven Market recharge world.
Recharge world. Hello, Twitter world.
Hello, Twitter world.
Album.
But yeah, it was tough. It was it was a little tough. But look, we're going our different ways, our separate ways, and I'm thankful for her introducing me to South Haven.
That's true. There you go. Making lemons. Making lemon lattes out of lemonade.
Absolutely. So we had a great time together. Or I had a great time with her. I don't know. I'm kidding. I'm joking. No, it's obviously wasn't reciprocal, but no, it was fine. These things happen, but yeah, I am back on the market, and Yeah. Although I feel like I'm in the market all the time. So.
Boy, it's a good thing we didn't listen to Chad and you didn't like ask her to marry you after the first week.
Yeah, I know.
Just as an on-air stunt.
You guys weren't hounding me or anything like that. And the jewelry store up the street, talking about all the calls they got from Cousin Chad.
I was not. That was just for on-air. I just wanted you to get married, legally for on-air purposes.
Of course.
What happened off-air was...
It got messy when I started having feelings.
That did mess it up. I was very disappointed in you. Becoming a fully fledged boy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
So after my, I don't know, I spent a couple days, because down in the dumps and feeling bad for myself. But I was just like, I have this and meeting a lot of great people. And and then came up with and coined the term bad boy barista summer. So I'm like,
nice. I like that.
Yeah, so I'm living the life.
Ooh, bad boy barista summer. Okay.
Yes. So we'll
like
see what
hot
that
Seth
is.
Summer. I like it. Okay.
Yeah. It does. And for anybody that wants to know what that is, that's getting off of work at like 8:00, going to the beach by yourself, laying there listening to music by yourself for an hour, then going to a bar, having dinner and a beer or two by yourself, going back to your wherever you're crashing that night. And so, I'm living the life.
Well, in fairness, Seth, you do send me nice sunset pictures of Lake Michigan, so I enjoy that.
It's beautiful. It's unbelievable, the difference. I mean, I'm almost literally across the lake from where I live in Chicago, and the water here is 74 degrees.
Wow.
I think I saw it this morning. And it's like a whole other world. And it's like you actually want to go in the water here.
Wow. Have you been in the water?
Oh yeah. Oh. I had to bathe in it in on July 4th.
It's like the Ganges
I
River.
went swimming the other night. Because where I shower at the wellness center, they were closed on July 4th. So July 3rd was a very busy day. So there's nothing like seeing your barista come in all sweaty or all just drenched. I forgot a towel, so I'm using my sweatshirt to dry off. Just a disheveled mess all the time. It's
Seth, are you getting reviews and stuff? Have you checked? Has anybody? I mean, I'm sure, other than admitting you're a sweaty mess on July 4th.
Right?
Caramel latte. I just ordered the caramel latte, but
the salty aftertaste.
Yeah, I know. Actually, it's fresh water though. Actually, it's not salt, is it? Lake Michigan?
Oh no, it is. It's fresh water.
Oh, okay, so there you go. You just taste like a great.
I was thinking the combination of the fresh water lake and my tears.
Sweat.
So.
Yes,
and tears. Yes. That's I will admit I took a few lonely strolls on the beach. After the big collapse of the XX saga or whatever.
I can put them together.
Yes.
I have thoughts and I can put them together.
We know, Seth. We know. So, okay, but you're doing better now. You seem like it. You seem like you're doing great now. And we're all here for you. Everyone listening, drop us a line. Wish Seth a hot Seth summer, please. Hashtag hot Seth summer.
And if you're a lady looking for some love and you're in the South Haven, Michigan area, you should stop by.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is. Yeah, it's like a utopia. There are a lot of attractive women that come through this town, and I'm thinking that all their husbands and boyfriends would absolutely agree with me. So, everybody's hitched up. I was like, great. I saw somebody, I don't know. I say I won't name names, but I don't know their names. So she's come in a couple times. She's come in a couple times, no ring or anything. I'm like, oh, she's a cute girl. You talk, and then it's like on the fourth time she comes in with a boyfriend. I was like, there it is. There it is.
So Seth, what's it been like with...
So sad.
A broken heart, sad, misery.
What's it been like having
Rejected.
essentially, fans and I would say, friends of the show kind of randomly show up? Because you've had a handful, right?
Yeah. So Carly had actually reached out to me beforehand, said she was going to be in town. So I kind of knew, I didn't know when she was going to come in. So that was great. And I recognized her immediately. When it's funny, there's a customer outside checking our hours and looking at their phone. No, hold on, I'll be right. What do you want? Lattes? You want chicken chops? And we got them all.
We're going to have to visit the chicken chop story here at some point.
Absolutely.
I need to get there, Seth. Jeez.
Where the pork chickens run free, or roam free.
So you had people visit, right? And you said you knew, but some were just total surprises. You just walked in, you had no idea.
The biggest surprise, and it completely threw me for a loop, was Mark.
Who's a super fan of the show, always listens, always comments and things, right?
Absolutely. So I was down at the beach taking some pictures for some social media stuff at Recharge South Haven. At Recharge
I know it's
South
not
Haven
for Christmas because you never sent me pictures for the show.
Well, I'm having to learn all this stuff now. I'm like, oh, Chad used to do this. Or he still does this. Excuse me. So a couple days before, I was working on some logistics to get a shirt out to Cousin Lee. And I'm like, so all the things were going on. I'm like, oh, I just figured it was one that popped up with a T-shirt. So anyway, I guess another one had gone through.
He's wearing it, Seth. He's wearing his Christmas cousin shirt.
Very nice.
Wow. It's getting a little warm.
So anyway, we used to have cowbells on the front door. They've since been taken off because everyone was going insane every time they would open up. So I'm down at the beach. I come back. Tiffany, she works here. She's like, a friend of yours came in looking for you, but he had a coffee and stuff. He just wanted to say hi. I'm like, okay, but he's going to come back. I'm like, okay, great. So I come in, I'm getting some stuff set up. Maybe like 20 minutes goes by and I hear the cowbells. I look up and I see a guy there in a baseball hat and a Christmas Cousin shirt. Amazing. My brain glitched out. I was like, wait, I'm trying to put a kid. I'm like, that's Lee. Lee's like 6'12". That's not him. That's not like, it's not Joe. I was like, what the, like, I couldn't do it. And it was like, okay, he's walking up, finally gets up to me and he introduces himself. He's like, it's Mark. I was like, oh, like I knew right away. I was just like, oh my, but yeah, there was that moment where I was like, oh, it's like, yeah, have we gotten to the point where someone's going to take out one of the co-hosts of the Christmas Cousins? Like, this is going to be great. I mean, my career comes to an end.
Chapman? Is that who you
right, exactly. Wow. Oh, wait. Oh, much better. I'm okay with you. It was so crazy, but fortunately, it's great for anyone here from a business owner. Fortunately, it wasn't busy. So, here at Recharge, we don't mess around with pesky customers and trying to maximize profits.
Seth, you ran through your head like, oh, good, we're not busy and he's not an assassin. This is a win-win. Anything from here is on up. So,
right,
Seth checklist. I love that. That's exciting.
Yeah. So we were able to chat for a little while. It was great. It was so much fun. And then, he had a whole like trip planned. He was going up north, going to Saugatuck, and he had never been to South Haven before. So
sheesh, you are making like the tourist board. Like people are coming just to see you specifically.
You know, it's so funny. So those counters I sent you pictures that I built. They have my POS system and all that stuff. And I actually, because now I'm a member of the South Haven Chamber of Commerce, I like to add.
This guy.
So it does have its perks. I get maps.
Wow.
I get guidebooks, of which Recharge will be in eventually. But yeah, so it's I've noticed even people come in, they're like, oh, where's a good place to eat and stuff like that. And I feel like I've become this like default the tourism bureau or board. It's like, I do on my part.
I've got to get in there and see what's going on. I'm Googling flights right now. This is driving me crazy.
I'm telling you, I'm talking to people about weather, and it's like, I know what it's like outside because I'm making everybody's drinks. A lot of ice drinks. So
right. You know, if it's hotter, they get more ice drinks. You told me that.
Yeah, I figured that out. So yeah, the ideas are just constantly, right. The ideas are constantly coming to me.
But Seth, on top of this, you've also kept your journey going, your Christmas journey. Yeah. And you found, is there right in town or near town is a year-round Christmas store? Is that correct?
In Saugatuck, Tuck's Christmas store.
How far is that from where you are?
20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, my coffee roaster where I get my beans is like 2 seconds away. So I'm up there a lot. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, and then you stopped in this. This is cool because, like Lee said, we're on a text chat, and all of a sudden it's Christmas in July, and you're texting it live from a Christmas store. I was like, this is major growth we're seeing here because you're now a Jolly Junior. You went from a festive freshman to a seasonal sophomore to a Jolly Junior, and here you are. A few summers ago, you weren't celebrating Christmas in December, and now you're celebrating it in July. Joe, you were a prosecutor against him graduating. What do you think about this growth?
Well, let's wait and see what happens this Christmas.
Wow.
You think it could all fall off?
I think it definitely could easily fall off.
I don't see how.
Hey, Seth, are you guys open during the winter? Is that whole market open?
We'll be open for various festivals and stuff. Like Icebreakers is a big one around Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, and I'll be up here definitely up until the new year. So,
So what is a weekend like? I'm sorry, go on, Lee.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I assume they kind of go all out for Christmas.
Yeah. Like on the main, actually right in front of the store, like on Phoenix Street, they'll close it off, and they do a whole bunch of stuff, and it kind of, and then they'll do something on New Year's as well. So it's a lot going on.
Town. Yeah. Well, so what is it? Take us through before we get off that, because I'm very proud that you did. I just want to say you celebrate Christmas in July. You went to the store, then you went to the Hallmark ornament store. You got some peanut spike ornaments. If you're new to the show, find the episode where Seth discovers his tattoo was not Snoopy, but Snoopy's brother Spike, or watch it on YouTube. It is one of the greatest pieces of broadcast of ever in broadcast history. It's fascinating. Joe discovered it being a peanuts aficionado with a T. And Seth, I want to know, I just lost my own train of thought here. I'm so shocked with everything going on here. What does a typical weekend look like for you, Seth? Like you're saying you go to work, you go home. So take us through this upcoming weekend.
When I'm not caffeinating the children of South Haven.
That's right. That's your song. We caffeinate South Haven. Seth, what is a weekend like? What does this upcoming weekend look? Take us through it. Because you're saying you work and you stare at a wall.
Yeah.
Is that what this weekend is?
Pretty much. Yeah. Tomorrow is what? Thursday-ish.
Yep.
So we'll be here Thursday, obviously, till Sunday. Long, late hours. It's supposed to rain and be storming this weekend, but if it's not and people are out, I'll have a couple rushes throughout the day, but the big one is generally from like 9:30 till about noon, where it's just like I'll have lines and it's just like it's head down and making drinks. Fortunately, and I could not do it without her. Michelle has jumped in and. She's my barista understudy. But
this is the person who owns the market in which Recharge is located. Because I don't know if all 48 million of our listeners know who Michelle is.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm sure they're like, I know Michelle. I know Michelle. Hey, I know her too. Sorry. That's right. Yes.
I mean, it's the Michelle that lives in Michigan. I mean,
right. Thank you, Joe.
Does narrow it down.
Introduction. Yeah.
Right.
So, what are you doing? Like Friday, are you just at work all day and then you just go home? You go to brewery alone? What happens like this Friday?
Yeah, so I'll go to one of three places. So we get out of here. Generally, we close at 8:00. Other than Sunday, we'll close at 5 or something like that. So, I've had just about enough of it by then. Just kidding. I'll get out. Maybe I'll go to the beach for a little while. It's still nice out. Maybe I'll go do something else. Maybe I'll run a quick errand. And then I'll go get dinner. It's either Three Blondes Brewing, Black River Tavern, or this cool place under the Black River Tavern called the River Bottom. It's an old speakeasy.
Really? Shay? Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm putting my time in.
Yeah, Shay, hey, Senator Volstead called. You shouldn't be having booze, boy. Shay,
right.
Shay.
I got the whole special knock and everything. But I'm starting to meet some people. So, you sit at a bar stool long enough, I guess somebody's going to talk to you other than take your order.
So so that's Friday. Mm-hmm. So you'll be at one of three places at a bar or just sitting there. And then you might run an errand even. Hope not. Don't do that on a Friday. That sounds boring. What about Saturday? What does Saturday look like? You work?
We'll open at 9. We'll have the farmer's market. So Wednesday and Saturdays is the farmer's market. It'll be crazy busy. And Yeah, and then it may slow down for a little bit, like around 2-ish. But yeah, actually, it's pretty steady throughout the day. So now,
amazing.
It really is like July 4th just like set everything off. I was like, oh my gosh. But, it was like, I guess everybody, because there's a lot of Chicago people here, but the Chicago schools, I guess, get out a little bit earlier.
So what about Saturday night, Seth? Because no one cares about the Chicago public school
Right.
calendar. Like Saturday night, what are you doing? Are you do you hang out after work, or what is like a Saturday night? I'm just curious what your weekends look like.
I mean, one night I went out with a couple people. So Michelle and her husband, we went out.
Okay.
What's that?
New people you met. Wow. Exciting.
No, this is Michelle and her husband. So again, the one Michelle in Michigan.
As if
and her
either of them
husband.
need any introduction. It's Michelle and her husband, everybody.
Right. But no, it was nice. We went out, and this is very soon after the breakup, and we went over to the Veritas Estate Winery and had some drinks and just hung out and stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, there's a ton of stuff to do here, and it's just like there's a ton of people around. So,
Seth, you walk us? Can you walk us through this like a Hallmark movie? Who are the players? So there's Tiffany. There's the
Yes.
What's your day to day for people?
Okay. So I am Cousin Seth. Yeah. We don't want to talk about Tim, the UPS guy. He's back. Oh God. So this is my little slice of heaven right here. Michelle owns the building and the market. Her best friend from childhood.
When you say market, Seth, just so everyone can understand, I mean, is this a building? Is this kind of a thoroughfare? What's the setup of the market?
It's a big rectangular room with
a gourmet market.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, gourmet market of sorts. I'm sorry, it's different versions. So Michelle owns the market. Her best friend that she grew up with is Tiffany. She works here over the weekends, and they're great. They're a lot of fun to work with. We also have Katie on Tuesday and Wednesday. We have Dolly.
I hear radio singing out left and right. I'm going to call an audible here, Seth. Once you get more stories with these people, I think it might be more interesting. But let's
I do have one. So we have a woman, Heidi, who helps us out. We were talking one day. It was a little slower. We don't have a lot of these slow. I know it sounds like we have a lot of slow days. And we're talking to her, and we get on the subject of podcasts, and I tell her we have a podcast and everything. Yes, see, I am putting it out there. And so a week or so goes by, but I guess while she was home, she had listened to an episode. I think it was a more recent episode.
Oh, no.
And then, I don't know which one. I didn't really want to delve because the look on her face at first, she's like, I mean, she was completely like, so she's like, so I listened to your podcast. I was like, and it was just like, it didn't really say anything. It was just like, oh my God, like, what do I say? I was like, my cousin, I do everything. He does this and he's in media. And I just, I was helping him out. And she's like, well, you seem solid. Right. She's like, you seem to take a brunt of all of everything. I was like, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's what the whole show is based on.
Can she write us an Apple review and put that, please?
I was just like, yeah, it's all in good fun. I don't know. She didn't really look convinced, but.
What episode? I have to find out what episode she listened to.
I'll ask her. Yeah, I'll see her this weekend, so I'll ask her. But
that cousin forced you to eat a Cadbury egg and laughed while you threw up. Why are you on the show with him?
They were pointing and laughing at him.
It's terrible.
I hope it wasn't when your dog passed, because these guys were brutal in that episode. Oh God!
Still feel bad.
Yeah, I did not approve of that, Seth, at all.
No, not at all.
Yo-yo of emotions.
Oh man, it really was. It was. So okay, so Seth, everything's going great with you. You've either weathered a relationship loss and you're moving on nicely because you got introduced to South Haven. Like the winner you are, you open a business there. You're just thriving. It's amazing. You're killing it. Joe has been having an amazing summer. You can find him all the time on his YouTube channel for sure. He's always busy. Cousin Lee is always busy doing a lot of fun things. And here's the main thing. I did something fun. I know we rarely get to me once we're done with Seth, but I went to Bramble Fest.
Are we still
in Greenville,
recording?
South Carolina. Everyone's tuning off right now. That's it. Take it easy. That's our show. But I did go to Bramble Fest, and I was not sure if I was going to go. You know, I live at the beach. I love it. And I was like, I don't know that I want to drive 5 hours inland. And Joe's shaking his head. He can't believe it. You're not a beach guy, Joe. You don't.
I
surf.
am not a beach guy. If you will never see me on a beach, I'll tell you.
Oh, that's my goal. That's a good challenge right there. Take Joe surfing. So anyway, I went. I was like, I'm just going to go. It was about 4 or so hour drive. I hopped in a car. I went. And it was fabulous. Got to meet a ton of new people, a ton of fans of the show. I got to meet Bran and Dan from Deck the Hallmark. They were wonderful and warm. And Brian as well, their co-host. He was awesome. We had a great time. Alonzo Duraldi in person and Patrick Serrano. So like all these people we've had on the show as guests as well. I got to meet them in person. They welcomed me with open arms. Ton of fans, of course, of Cousins Seth of the show, and a lot of new people who said they're going to be listening. So if you are listening, hello. And it was great meeting everybody. So that was really cool. Well worth the drive. I was excited for that. There's the Chad segment.
That's it.
That's it. Any follow-up questions?
Why are you not doing the 30 seconds?
That's right.
That was clear, concise, very.
We need
Jeff,
that.
maybe worth talking for 20 seconds about just kind of the goal of what that is, because I wasn't really aware of it until I think we had Brand on for something.
Yeah, he was on 2 times. He was the judge when we decided Seth was going to be graduate to a Jolly Junior, and he was also on with me for his best Christmas ever. I don't know if you were on for that, Seth, but we did that with Brand, right? Great, my best favorite Christmas ever. I believe we did. Yeah. Okay.
So Bramble Fest. Well, I mean, what is the goal? What are they getting after?
So Bramble Fest is Deck the Hallmark guys. Their network is the Bramble Jam Podcast Network. And basically they have once a year, they have like a big family reunion where all their fans get together. They had Hallmark stars there, Marcus Rosner and Britt Barstow, which was cool to see them in person. They had merchandise and karaoke and all these fun events and like live shows. And you would watch them do their podcast live. It was really fun to do. And I would love for us to, all get something like that going. It'd be just so cool to meet everyone. And you watch them do the show live, and it's a real hoot. And those guys were fantastic at their craft. It was professionally done. Everyone was so warm. Great crowd. I would like to go back next year. Actually, it'd be fun if we all went for sure. Yeah.
Seth Fest.
Seth Fest.
You're doing South Haven?
Oh, Seth Fest in South Haven. I see tickets are already selling, and we haven't even announced or made a decision. Wow, that's crazy. That's awesome. So anyway, so that was that. Bramblefest. We all had some Christmas in July fun. I know, Lee, before we get off the air, did you do anything great for Christmas in July this year?
Nothing in particular. Just got caught up on some Christmas movies. We talked about this before. I'm trying to stay away from like the lists this year and letting just things happen. I tend to get really caught up and like, I got my 10 movies, I got my Christmas playlist. So I've just been trying, hey, I want to watch Home Alone. I'm just going to go watch it now. If I watch it in December, maybe I do, maybe I don't. And that's kind of been a little bit enjoyable and probably freeing. So,
what were you watching earlier? You texted a picture of a Christmas movie earlier. What was that?
I don't even know. I flipped on Hallmark and it was
Hallmark.
It was a Hallmark one.
Joe, do you know which one? You probably know from the
I
picture.
gotta look at the picture.
Joe will know. We'll see if he can guess it. It wasn't very good. That doesn't narrow it down.
I don't know what that one is.
Wow, Joe got stumped too. Wow,
I think the picture that he took was she the main actress in the movie?
One of the two, and that was from I think 24. So from last year.
Oh wow, okay. Huh. I don't know. Oh, was that the one? I don't know. Where she was in Paris? It was like the French Joyelle Noel or something. Was that the one? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, who knows? Anyway, so guys, it's great getting back on air. Seth, thank you. It's always all about Seth. All Seth all the time on the Christmas Cousins here.
Doesn't need to be. It doesn't.
We will get back to your journey, Seth. I did see Starbucks announced what their fall menu is going to be. Did you guys see that?
Oh, I just saw there was a date for the pumpkin spice latte, which we will be competing with them.
Yes.
I know.
Oh,
yes.
Wow. Recharge versus Starbucks. So send us the coffee. We'll brew it up, and then we'll get the Starbucks, like your fall blend. Are you going to do a fall blend, Seth?
We can't. We're actually thinking about doing a Christmas Cousins blend.
I love it.
So get the input from everybody.
Yeah.
When I say everybody, in these featured in these blocks right
Poll
now.
all 48 million of our listeners. See what they vote for. Get an ingredient from all 48 million listeners, and we'll put it in there. Oh, look at that! The recharge house.
We have a ground and whole bean.
Ground and whole bean. Look at this guy shilling things live on air. Will you ship that if someone wrote and they want your coffee? Will you ship it? I know it'll take 3 months, Lee. Like you did to get your shirt.
Right? Yeah.
3 months would be a dream.
Right. Wrapped in a Christmas Cousins T-shirt.
Yeah. But you will ship, Seth.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I probably should set up a website or something related to the coffee part of this.
That did not sound very committed.
No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Right. But everybody, thank you, Seth.
After we're done with this recording or broadcast, this goes down. It actually flips around. It's a totally different backdrop.
It's a speakeasy.
Right.
All the alcohol comes out. Well, thank you, Cousin Lee, of course, the king of all super fans, for showing up.
Absolutely.
Check out Joe on his YouTube channel. I've been loving the stuff you've been putting out lately, Joe. The Christmas Aficionado on YouTube. Cousin Seth, you can hear him on air. We'll be back now, at least weekly for now. And then we'll kick it up in gear more. But you can see him live in person, 550 Phoenix Street, South Haven, Michigan, at Recharge in the Haven Market. I'm very excited. I've got to get there. I can't believe my number one destination in the world to visit. It's not Tahiti. It's not Japan. It's South Haven, Michigan right now. This is crazy.
Honestly, I think you're going to be shocked. It
looks beautiful.
I mean, you look up and down the coast. It's just completely, sandy, nice beaches, sandy beaches. It's great.
At this time a year ago, you were coming to visit me, and now I may be coming to visit you. Who knows? Amazing. I didn't see this one coming, me going to the Midwest. But everybody, so check us out at Christmas Cousins Pod on Instagram or christmascousinspod@gmail.com. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Seth, for being open, sharing your love, your loss, and your business with us.
Thank you.
And as always, check out Joe, check out Lee and his numerous businesses in the Pittsburgh area. You've probably frequented one if you've even driven through Pennsylvania. So thank you, guys, and we will see you next time. I'm Cousin Chad.
And I'm Cousin Seth. Bye for now.
Bye for now.